Hey there, cool kids. Um, I just did a video about a purchase I made, and I thought, well, it's two videos in one. So, Coin Guy from Florida, I bought a lot from him for $930, and I got quite a few really cool Canadian coins. And what I wanted to show you guys, what I forgot to put in the other video, some of the cool varieties that there are. Um, I'm gonna start out with the one I really wanted to show and I forgot about because I had it sitting here, but the video was running long. So this is the 1947, okay, dime, and it's really neat because in 1947 they had two separate varieties of dimes, and maybe you guys can tell me the difference. I mean, they're pretty much identical, right? The difference is on the back. Let's see if we can get a good shot of this. These coins are very tiny. So, what I want to show you guys is look at those dates. You see that? There's a difference between these two dates. And let's see if we really can show it to you. This is the variety coin. This is the regular issue. Can you see the difference? I know it's really tiny. I wish I had a magnifying glass so I could really show it to you. But you can see it. There's a maple leaf right here by the date. Let's see if this helps. Yeah, you see that maple leaf? So they did that to show which lot it came from. It's been a few years since I read why, though. But yeah, there's a maple leaf. It's really tiny. Really hard to see, but it is there, I promise, guys. Let's see if this does the trick. My goodness, isn't it horrible? I promise you there's a maple leaf on that coin. You just have to take my word for it. So anyway, I wanted to cover some of the key points because I do a lot of Canadian junk. And I wanted you to be sure you knew what dates were important. I kind of talked about that last one. And what the coins look like. Okay. So if you go back, way back, 1901 and back, you're going to have Queen Victoria on your coin. Okay. And if it's a half dime, they call them fish scales, or it's going to have a different head. It's going to have a young head with like a almost gothic hairdo. But if you're looking at the dimes, they have a young head with this hairdo, and then if you have a quarter, it's got an old head with the same hairdo as this young head. Let me see if I got it. Yeah. So, and then this is the Newfoundland. We're not going to talk about Newfoundland. So you got different coins that are silver in Canadian coinage in these time frames, okay? So from 1919 back, it's all sterling, okay? And the denominations are the dollar, the 50-cent coin, okay? Right? And then there's going to be the quarter or 25-cent coin. It's, it doesn't say quarter dollar on there. It says 25 cents. So it's a 25-cent coin. And then you've got the 10-cent coin, which we just covered. And then you have a 5-cent coin. Now, I didn't get any 5-cent coins in this lot. They did switch to beaver nickel back in the 1930s, if I remember right. I think it was 36, I want to say, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. It might have been 37. But if you get a coin that's about half the size of one of these, right? It's about half the size of this coin in diameter, then you've got a fish scale, and that's silver. It's either 30% silver or sterling. Now, sterling silver is 0.925, okay? We'll look at a sterling coin versus a non-sterling coin real quick. Okay. This is Edward VII. Okay. He is the great grandfather of the Queen. Right? He died in 1910 or 11. I can't remember. 1911. I'm almost positive on that. And this is a 1907 coin. This is Queen Victoria's son, Prince Albert. You may remember him. Yeah. Yeah, he has a piercing named after him. And a can, tobacco in a can named after him. Unless that's his dad. His dad's name was Prince Albert too, so I could be conflating the two. But this is, yeah, Prince Albert. And when he was coronated, he took the name Edward VII. This coin is sterling silver, 0.925. So if you took this coin and this coin, this is a 1943 quarter. Okay, this coin is 80%. So if you weighed these two, this one would weigh more. Okay, and they're the same diameter, as you can see, and same size. Everything's the same. The only difference is this coin is made of pure silver. Well, that and the design, obviously. This is his grandson, George V. George V and great-grandson of old Queen Victoria. His daughter is Queen Elizabeth II, who is the current monarch. And she is getting up there in the years. So we may be seeing a change whenever that is. It will happen. Now, keep in mind, this is a 1909. Okay. You're going to find coins that are in better shape than others. Okay. So this is a 1909. You can tell it's Edward VII. I know it's a 1909. Because you can make the 909 out. The one's a little rougher. Okay. But, you know, no big deal there. That is still sterling silver. And the cutoff on that, like I said, is 1920. So this is the last year right here that they made sterling coins. So if you want to see what one looked like the last year they made them, there you go. Now, this is in Canada as a whole, not Newfoundland. Newfoundland, like I said, they kept going with the sterling into the 40s. But there's a there is a coin, here we go, that has the same kind of design, but it's 80% not sterling. And that's the George V quarter. So this one's sterling because the key date is what, guys? Say 1919 and back. Now, if you look at the design, they're very similar, right? And if you didn't know that date, you would think these coins were the same because they're the same weight. I mean, can you distinguish one from the other? Can you tell which one's 80% and which one's sterling? Without, you know, knowing the date? No, they look the same. Okay. But if you weigh them, you'll know real quick. Okay. So say you had two that didn't have a date on them. Couldn't tell the date. Date's rubbed off. That's okay. Weigh it. Weigh it and you'll know real quick if it's sterling or not. You're not going to rub that much sterling off. There's going to be a significant difference in the weight. Silver is denser than copper. And you're going to be able to tell, guys. Okay, that's what I wanted to talk about. That 1947 leaf, maple leaf coin. I swear I can see it plain as day sitting here, but it is really hard to get it to come through on the camera, guys. We'll try again. One last time. I just don't know if you guys can see it. There is a maple leaf there, right next to that 7. Ooh, I saw it there for a second. Right after the 7, right down below it. See it? It's a maple leaf. It's really cool. Really tiny, though. Guys, have an amazing day. Thanks for watching, and I want you to find all the miniatures, knick-knack, paddywhacks, coins, collectibles, all your silver. Wow, 1917. Wouldn't you like to be a fly on the wall in 1919? Huh? 1911. Look at that. 1911. That was the first year that this guy was king. Yeah. Yeah, this guy right here. The grandfather of the current queen. Yep. And he, 1918. Wow. There you go. 1918. Man. Did you ever think that you'd be holding in your hand? I mean, holding in your hand something that's 100-something years old, you know? And, yeah. Have an amazing day. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, like and subscribe or whatever. I mean, it's up to you. I make these videos for me, but if you enjoy them, by all means, take care.